Hello, history explorers. Welcome to another episode of our channel, Treasures of History. I am Diankles, your guide on this fascinating journey through the past. Today, we are going to dive into the rich and complex art and architecture of ancient Greece, a civilization that has left us with an unparalleled aesthetic and cultural legacy. Get ready to uncover the secrets behind the temple columns, marble sculptures, and painted ceramics. Chapter 1, The Historical and Cultural Context. To understand the art and architecture of ancient Greece, we first need to comprehend the historical and cultural context in which these works were created. Ancient Greece, formed by a collection of independent city-states like Athens, Sparta, Corinth, and Thebes, flourished between the 8th and 4th centuries BCE. Each city-state had its own political and cultural characteristics, but they all shared a profound appreciation for beauty and aesthetic perfection. Religion played a central role in the lives of the ancient Greeks. The gods and goddesses of the Greek pantheon were revered through rituals and offerings, and many of the most important architectural monuments, such as temples, were dedicated to these deities. Additionally, the Olympic Games and other religious festivals promoted competition and excellence, directly influencing artistic production. Chapter 2, The Architecture of the Temples. Ancient Greek architecture is most often associated with its majestic temples, which were more than mere places of worship, they were symbols of power and religious devotion. Greek temples follow three main architectural orders: Doric, Ionic, and Corinthian. Doric order, characterized by simplicity and sturdiness, the Doric order is the oldest and simplest of the three. Its columns are massive, without a base, and have vertical grooves called flutes. The Parthenon in Athens is the most famous example of a Doric temple. Ionic order, more elegant and ornate than the Doric, the Ionic order features columns with bases and capitals decorated with volutes, which are spiral carvings. The Temple of Athena Nike, also in Athens, is an excellent example of Ionic architecture. Corinthian order, the most elaborate of the three, the Corinthian order is easily recognized by its capitals adorned with acanthus leaves. Although less common in Greece than in Rome, the Temple of Olympian Zeus in Athens is a notable example of Corinthian architecture. Temples were usually built of marble or limestone and were decorated with sculptures and reliefs that narrated myths and heroic stories, celebrating the deeds of gods and men. Chapter 3, Greek Sculpture. Greek sculpture is one of the most impressive artistic manifestations of antiquity. Greek sculptors were masters at capturing the beauty and perfection of the human body, imbued their works with unparalleled vitality and realism. Archaic period, c. 800 to 480 BCE. Archaic sculptures are easily identifiable by their enigmatic smiles, known as the archaic smile, and their rigid, frontal poses. Notable examples include kuroi, statues of young men, and korai, statues of young women. Classical period, c. 480 to 323 BCE. During the Classical period, sculptors began to explore more natural and dynamic poses. Masterpieces such as Myron's Discobolus and Polykleitos Dorophoros exemplify the quest for perfect harmony and proportion. Hellenistic period, c. 323 to 31 BCE. The Hellenistic period introduced greater drama and emotion into sculptures. Works such as the Laocoon group and the Venus de Milo stand out for their expressiveness and complexity. Greek sculptures were not merely decorative, they had religious, commemorative, and even political functions, serving as a means to perpetuate the memory of great deeds and characters in Greek history. Chapter 4, Painting and Ceramics. Ancient Greek painting, though less preserved than sculpture and architecture, also played a crucial role in the visual culture of ancient Greece. Murals and painted ceramics are some of the main sources of information about Greek painting. Mural painting, unfortunately, few Greek murals have survived, but we know from literary descriptions and archaeological findings that they were used to decorate temples and residences. Themes ranged from mythological scenes to everyday life. Ceramics, painted ceramics are one of the most important forms of preserved Greek art. Greek vases were decorated with narrative scenes and stylized figures, using techniques such as black figure and red figure painting. The black figure technique, developed in the 7th century BCE, featured dark silhouettes against a light background. The red figure technique, which emerged in the late 6th century BCE, reversed this relationship, allowing for greater detail and expressiveness in the figures. Greek vases had various functions, from storing food and liquids to ceremonial uses. Decorative themes often included mythological scenes, athletic events, and everyday activities, offering a rich insight into the lives and beliefs of the ancient Greeks. Chapter 5: Greek Theatre. Another fascinating aspect of Greek art is theatre. The Greeks were pioneers of drama, creating both tragedy and comedy, genres that still influence modern dramaturgy. Theatrical architecture. Greek theaters were built outdoors, usually on hillsides, utilizing the natural terrain to create ideal acoustics. The Theatre of Epidaurus is a perfect example of Greek ingenuity in constructing performance spaces. Tragedy and comedy. Greek tragedy, exemplified by the works of Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides, explored deep and often dark themes, reflecting on the human condition, fate, and morality. Comedy, represented by authors like Aristophanes, addressed lighter, satirical themes, often critiquing politics and society humorously. Greek theater was not just entertainment, it was a way to explore and question the values and beliefs of society, functioning as a kind of public forum where important themes were discussed and reflected upon. Final chapter. The art and architecture of ancient Greece continue to fascinate and inspire to this day. Their majestic columns, detailed sculptures, and vivid paintings offer us a glimpse into the beauty and splendor of a civilization that valued the pursuit of knowledge and aesthetic perfection. I hope you enjoyed this journey through history and feel as inspired as I do by this incredible legacy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Treasures of History, for more adventures into the past. See you next time.